Oh my God.
Hello and welcome to Screen Source Junior. That's right, I said Junior. Full episodes of Screen Source will be up on YouTube. I'm looking at that camera over there.
Which camera is it?
That camera.
The
There's
right
too many
camera.
damn cameras. YouTube.com/Color Circuit. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the verbs, and you'll decide whether or not you want to do that after we watch the Bohemian Rhapsody full trailer that just dropped a couple days ago.
Nice.
The first one we watched was a teaser, I believe, but it was a
liked it.
long teaser.
It was pretty long.
Yeah, it felt like a full trailer.
Yeah.
But,
This one's better.
is it?
I think so.
All right, so
Cool.
you've seen it.
Yes.
Okay.
There
I
we
have
go.
not
Yeah, I
seen
haven't,
it
I
yet.
haven't watched
But
it.
much like the Nathan Drake fan film, I've only seen it once, so I'm like, yes, bring it to
Yes.
me. I want to watch it again.
Again. All right, let's do it.
Sweet.
Yeah. Nice.
Looks like such a dork right now. I don't even care. You guys knew how much I love Queen.
I'm sure I looked for the Infinity War trailer, so don't worry about it.
Was that Live Aid?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. God, he looks amazing.
I enjoyed the show. I write a song. Our lead singer just quit. Then you'll need someone new.
I love the way you move on stage. The whole room belongs to you. Don't you see what you could be?
No one will play us on the radio. We need to get experimental. Do it again. One more. How many more Galileos? Roger, there's only room in this band for one hysterical queen.
Mark these words. No one will play a queen.
Fortune favours the bold.
Yep.
Freddie, concerning your private life.
What more do you need to know? I make music. I want to give the audience a song that they can perform. What's the lyric? Ready, Freddie? Let's do it.
You need to slow down, Fred.
I just need a bit of time. But if I don't have time? You're a legend.
Yeah.
No.
We're all legends.
Nice. Yeah. No, for sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my God.
I'm seeing that in theaters.
I just have a thing where every musical biopic like this follows a formula,
Sure.
which is really upsetting to me because nobody's life follows a formula. So how come all of their lives always follow this damn formula?
Yeah.
Where like, okay, and they're struggling to get it, and then they start to get good and everything's good, and then something horrible happens, and it's usually drugs or like death or like who knows, and then they kind of resolve and like, oh, they either die or they're like, okay, cool, I retire
Right.
somewhere out of the way.
And the interesting thing is with Queen as an actual band, nothing really horrible happened to them
Yeah.
until Freddie died. What
Right.
the bad part was that just that nobody really knew who they were and they wouldn't play their music.
yeah.
Yeah.
But even watching the trailer, it's like they're
Yeah.
in the very end there, they're building up like there's a lot of internal drama between the band. There's people throwing things.
Yeah.
There's like, and I'm like,
Which I mean, I don't know if that's really
like
true.
I
That's-
want to know. I'm interested as mostly in the costumes, but also like I already feel like I know what happens.
Sure.
Like I'm like, okay, I don't
That's
really
fair.
want to watch a bunch of guys in bad wigs be mad at each other for 20 minutes, near the end of the film.
I do.
That's not going to be the end of the film. That's going to be in the middle of the film.
Or in the middle of the film.
Because the end of the film is Freddie Mercury
dying.
dies
Yeah.
of AIDS-related illness.
Yeah, and there's going to be a lot of people being like, we're worried about you and you should slow down.
Well, that actually happened.
Of course. I know, but I'm just saying it happens in all of them.
But I mean, like, they were making videos and he looks not well. And the band was like, dude, you got to stop. And he was like, no, I can't because
I'm dying, and like
Yeah.
it,
Like,
so,
he knew.
like,
I think you
right?
just
Yeah.
described like rock star's life.
Just pretty much.
Like,
yeah.
No,
it's
but it's
formu-
just like it's just annoying because they are not, their lives and their history is not formulaic.
No.
But anytime there is a biopic about a musical legend, like Walk the Line and what was the one with Jamie Foxx? Ray?
Right.
Yeah. Like they're not at all the same film, but they're almost the exact same film.
Right,
Yeah.
because those
I mean, they're
people
good.
all go on down the same path. When
I
you
know.
hit that level of fame, and so that it has to be formulaic because there's no other way to tell that.
Plus, that's
story.
just movies.
It's
I mean,
movies,
that's
yeah.
that's really what it. I mean, that follows that. I guess, like you said, that formula. That's
Yeah.
and that's why they do that. I guess.
Yeah, but not
I
all
would
movies
love-
feel the same.
Right. No, I would love to see more experimental type. Especially, I mean, with somebody like Queen, that would make a lot
Yeah.
more sense, like you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I will say, I did see the Bob Dylan one. Did you guys see that one?
Oh, that one was
no,
experimental.
but that
That
one did
was
not feel.
hardcore.
Yeah, when I
Didn't
watched
that
the
one have,
trailers
like,
for that, I did not
multiple
think.
It was
actors?
multiple
Yeah,
actors,
5 or 6,
and it's
including
really.
Kate Blanchett as Bob
Women.
Dylan.
I think
Whoa.
yeah.
the only problem with that is I think it dealt with like you had to be like an extreme Bob Dylan fan because you
Right.
kind of didn't get because there was some parts I didn't really know. You know, I didn't know much about his life,
Yeah.
and that's kind of what they were going into. So I was kind of, oh,
It
okay,
was
you know,
interesting, though.
it was very
Yeah.
interesting. But I get what you're saying, like I
Well,
said. So
and I'm not even sure if it's just like it's formulaic because of film. I think it's formulaic because of how the music industry works. Because
That's
true, too.
that's sort
That's
of
very
how
true.
Yeah.
they are structured to create a mega band.
Yeah.
And so like that structure's already in existence and it's going to happen. Like this is an interesting Bohemian Rhapsody is interesting because Freddie Mercury had a massive teeth situation and he's I believe Armenian
Yeah.
by birth and Freddie Mercury is not his real name. And he was very much in the closet but also historically has I believe like a range that is undocumented by any other human in
Right,
existence. So, like for me, I'm like there are things about him that I'm interested in, even though the
Oh, yeah.
film looks formulaic because
Sure.
it has to be because it's about a band in
Yeah.
the world that's
It just
now.
doesn't.
right,
It just doesn't excite me in the way that I was hoping that it would.
You didn't get the
Word.
goosebumps Bridget got.
But
Yeah.
I'm a massive Queen fan.
Yeah.
Massive.
I think yeah.
There's a Queen musical called We Will Rock You that
Nice.
I saw in London, which is
What?
like
Nice.
the ABBA musical. It's the songs of Queen smushed together in a story which is like post-apocalyptic
Oh, cool.
and like it's amazing and stupid and so much fun and I loved it and it was
I'll watch that.
it was
That
super
sounds fantastic.
it was super
does.
cute and it was also in Vegas. I don't know if it still is. But
Oh,
That's
so I don't
amazing.
know. There's things about Freddie Mercury's life. Like I'm a huge Queen fan, but I don't obsessively research people that I'm huge fans of
Right.
because that sometimes
It could upset you.
like I don't
You
need to know
little-
everything. But I
little.
know things about him, and I'm glad that this trailer showed a erotic, tense moment with Freddie Mercury and another man because that's a
Yep.
huge part of his identity and
Yeah.
his life.
Sure.
And
I honestly
Yeah.
thought there would
Was
be
like,
more
yeah.
of that because there was a lot of controversy behind the teaser.
Yeah.
Other members of the
There's
band.
I didn't see the actual one, but I did see someone or some posting about it where there's either it's not this one clearly because it never happened, but that there's text that comes up and it's like he's here, he's queer, and he will rock you.
oh, I don't know.
Is that
I
different?
know.
Maybe
It
like
might
a-
be
maybe like a
different
TV
trailer
spot
or like
or
just
something.
maybe a TV spot.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know,
I
but
haven't
I
seen
didn't see
that.
the actual thing. I just saw that it was like, you
Oh,
know, on I was
interesting.
scrolling Facebook.
huh?
Sure, it could just be
Nice.
like a flyer or poster or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
Could be.
That's cool.
Yeah,
haven't
so there
seen
was a
that
ton
one.
of controversy the first time around, and other members of the band had mentioned that they were not happy that it didn't show any of that side of his life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they thought maybe that would be also the end result in the movie.
Yeah.
What good friends.
But
They're amazing. I know especially Brian May worked on this. Like, there's pictures of him. He's on the Live Aid set. He's literally standing backstage,
Cool.
watching him shoot and watching him be the guy.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, and I was like they were
That's
really
good.
involved in
That's
in all
awesome.
of the
That's really
filmmaking now.
like they not only loved him but respected him.
Yeah,
and
they
are
had,
like, no,
well, yeah,
you're going
they
to
had
tell
they had a vested
the true
interest.
story.
That was the main
Yeah.
thing. They had a vested interest in making sure they
Yeah.
got Freddie right and
Yeah.
got everything right. You know.
Jess, you're a big Queen fan.
I'm so excited. Yeah.
That's it. Super excited.
I'm so excited. I just love Queen, and love still Freddie Mercury.
What do you think of Rami Malek playing Freddie?
Thank you. I was like, what's that guy's name?
Rami
I'm
Malek,
so
yeah.
interested to see how he's going to do this because I haven't watched anything really that he's been in.
Yeah, Mr.
So-
Robot.
Me
being his
either.
biggest-
Yeah.
Mr. Robot.
Mr. Robot. I think I said this the other day. Is arguably the best show on television after Game of Thrones.
Really?
There you go.
It is
loves it.
so
Yeah.
well written. I have not been
It's the writing is just
enthralled.
amazing.
It's
I think it's
per-
almost all the writing is what's like really
And
amazing about it.
He's gotten a lot of acting awards
He's
for his
great.
work
Yes.
on that show.
Yes, and it is very distinct type of character, and the story is like very, especially in the first season, very similar to Dexter. So if you're a fan of
Okay.
earlier seasons of Dexter, it feels like that, but the character couldn't be more different.
Okay.
And he plays it very well, and I was really interested to see how it would be playing this eccentric guy, at least on stage,
Yeah.
as he transitioned into film. And it seems to be okay.
He looked amazing.
Yeah.
He did.
It's interesting too, the little clips of him just talking as Freddie. If you ever have watched any video footage of Freddie Mercury doing interviews or any behind the scenes, that's what he was, very soft spoken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was very like calm, and he wasn't very outlandish, and then he would get on stage and it was like,
He just light up.
Saving it
Yeah.
all for the stage.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
freaking amazing.
And he did
Yeah.
have a little bit of a speech impediment when he spoke because of his teeth.
Oh, so
Yeah.
was that an actual problem?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he had those
Yeah.
buck kind
He
of
had
teeth.
buck teeth, and
Yeah.
but for singing purposes, it never interfered with his singing. And
Clearly.
like
Yeah.
I said, he has this like record-breaking range that the scientists now have been like, "Wow, Freddie Mercury is kind of a miracle."
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did we not know this before? Well,
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. Anything else before we wrap
No.
up?
I'm excited.
I'm
I
excited.
think
I'm
I
ready.
do. Is anybody like lament that it initially was supposed to be Sacha Baron Cohen?
You know, I'm over it. I'm over
Yeah,
it. It's
yeah.
fine.
I'm over it too, only because I love Sacha Baron Cohen, but I feel as though I wouldn't have been able to take him seriously
Maybe.
in the role.
Sure.
I don't know.
I think he would have been very good.
I think so.
I think he would
so.
have been very good. I actually, yeah, I think it would be a completely different movie. But he's a really interesting performer.
And
He's-
he can act
and
too.
he
I
can
mean, that's
act,
the
yeah.
thing.
Well,
I was
yeah,
like,
very
he's a
talented.
very
There's
talented
no doubt
actor.
that he can act,
I'm
for
making a lot of
sure.
big claims today, but honestly, I think he's one of one of the best comedy and especially like comedy character performers.
Yeah.
He
Sure.
just had a new show drop on Sunday on Showtime called "What Is America?"
Who is America?
Who is America? The first episode's out. It's a half hour long. It's fantastic. I came home during a lunch break to watch it.
Nice.
And I thought the neighbors were gonna call the police. I was like in hysterics. I was laughing so hard.
it's good. Okay.
It's so good.
What is it on? Is it
It's on
Showtime?
Showtime, yeah.
It is Showtime. Does Showtime have a streaming?
Yeah,
Yes.
if you
Oh,
have
okay.
Showtime, you can go to Showtime anytime.
Okay.
But anyways.
Yeah, all right. Yay.
Yeah, Rami Malek though,
I'm-
like
I
if
like-
not
I don't-
Sasha, Raimi's awesome.
And I don't
too.
know his work either. I've never seen Mr. Robot. I've just seen like clips here and there.
I
but
think this is going to be.
watching this, that's why I'm like, no, I think this is gonna be good because he looks like he's in it, and it looks good. But it's that thing watching a trailer where I'm like, oh God, please don't suck.
Yep.
Yeah.
I need you to not suck. Are you gonna suck?
I
You're
actually-
not gonna suck.
I actually kind of think this
you.
is going to be his sort of launching. I think everyone will know Rami Malek after this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
They
We'll
won't
see him a
just
lot
have to
more.
Yeah.
see Mr. Robot.
Yeah.
I
Anyways,
agree.
that has been the Bohemian Rhapsody trailer reaction. If you want to see the teaser reaction, you can go back into our YouTube video page. It is our most viewed for some odd reason.
Because everybody loves Queen.
Because
I think
who
everybody
doesn't
loves
love
Queen.
Queen?
Is that
Might
it?
be
Maybe
it.
I don't
That's
know.
what it
Yeah,
is.
most viewed video.
At least everyone likes at least one Queen song. You can't deny it.
Yeah,
You can't
everybody
deny it.
likes
There's
Queen.
one
Yep.
Queen song you love.
Yep.
I'm interested to see how they make the music, but now we're going back into a whole other thing.
Yeah, right.
My name is Dylan.
I'm Jessica.
Stanley.
Eve.
Bridget.
Make sure to like, share, subscribe, follow, etc. All the verbs here on youtube.com/colorsticket, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Hey.
Bye.